Hi everyone. How many of you remember this?
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the other by the time I finish this song?
Had Sesame Street been around when Peter was writing this letter, the recipients might well have known what it meant to feel like one of those things not like the others, one of those things that do not belong. Peter writes to a covenant community who were living in a pagan world, who were being ridiculed and mocked for their faith. And he writes to them to encourage them and remind them of the truths of what it is and what it means to be a covenant community. It's true for us too today, and we're going to pull out 3 simple things from these verses. The first is that as covenant community, we are a chosen people, chosen for the most amazing things. These verses tell us we are a royal priesthood. We are a holy nation. We are a special possession of God himself. Not because of anything we've done have we received these incredible things, but because of God's great mercy to bring us out of darkness into light so that we can praise and worship our Creator. So we are a chosen people. It goes on in verse 11 to call us strangers. The place where we live is not our true home. And so those times when we're living as a chosen people, we will feel uncomfortable. It will jar on us that the traditions and the language and the culture and the standards of the place that we live in now is not really our true home. We are strangers or aliens. And we should feel that if we're living as a covenant community. And thirdly, it tells us that we are soldiers. We are in a battle to live this way. We're in a spiritual battle. God's already won the victory. Ultimately, we know that. But we are in a battle today, a spiritual battle, but also a personal battle with our own sinful nature. I find that these verses come with such privilege, don't they? We are a chosen people if we are a covenant community, but also a challenge that I want to know that I am living as a stranger in this world, that I haven't been sucked in thinking this is it, forgetting where my true home really lies. And the end bit challenges me too. It talks about Peter saying, when others look at us, may they see your good deeds and glorify God on the day that he visits us. That's my prayer for me and for all of us as a covenant community.